Hey, baby, don't worry about that. I'm good for that 75 bucks. I told you that. Listen, I'm about to go viral. You know I'm going to get that back to... Is that my mom's bed sheet? Chill out. I'm about to go live here. I'm going to go viral. What's up, guitar bitches? It's me, Johnny Deadbeat Ruggins, coming to you live from my mom's basement, man. It's really awesome. So seriously, man, listen, if you guys like this video and shit, just like give it a like and whatnot, cause subscribe to it, cause that help get me out of a couple of jams. Whatever kind of funds come in, like some coin, could really help get my mom off my back, man. You know, you guys know what I'm saying, man. All right, so listen, check it out. My mom's always like, "Hey, Johnny, why don't you get a job like your brother did like 40 years ago and get the hell out of my basement, man?" You know, but I'm like, that sounds too much like work, bro. She's always like, "You're 58 years old. When are you gonna do something with yourself, man?" I'm like, "Ma, you don't get me, bro. I'm like anti-obligation, you know? It's like I got a different value system than you got, you know? I'm not old school like that, like go to work, get a job and shit, you know, dude, that's not my style." Anyway, I wanted to come on and give you guys some guitar advice today, man, because I know a lot of you out there are looking for help playing guitar. I've been playing guitar for a lot of years, man. For the first piece of advice I want to give you is, you know, crazy glue your fingers to the fingerboard, right? When you're having trouble playing a certain chord, because that way your fingers won't move, man. You know, your fingers won't move, and I only play a G chord anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? When I go on stage, I crazy glue them bitches down, and they just don't move, and I can stay on rock that chord all night long. Let's talk about scales, because a lot of people are like, scales, you gotta know your scales, inside out, upside down. Man, that's like math and shit. That's like science, man. The music scientists want you to know certain notes, go with certain chords. That's just a man trying to keep you down. That's like communism and shit. It's like, play certain notes that we tell you to play and like eat potatoes, man. Only potatoes, you know? Who wants to eat just potatoes, man? Baby, got any of that peanut butter left? Well, I don't even like potatoes, bro. Ma! My fries ready? I mean, look at those jazz cats, bro. They only play the notes they want to play, right? And it's like a free country, man. Play what notes you want to play, right? What sounds good to you. I mean, notes don't make music, right? I mean, it's your heart that makes music. Right? My heart's making music right now, man. You know? So listen, but if you're gonna make music, you're gonna need some cables, man. You know, and I recommend you use real cables, not them Bluetooth cables or whatever those things are. I used one of those once, man. It just sounded like shit, man. Hey, also, man, let me tell you something about solos. Here's a little tip when you're playing lead guitar and you're taking a solo on stage, right? The key to a great solo, I'm gonna give it to you right here, man, are the faces you make, bro, right? That's what makes a great solo. Like, check it out. Like, if I'm playing a solo and I'm like, nobody cares, right? But if I go on stage and I'm like, people love it, man. They scream and shit. They throw shit at you. It's awesome, man. It's all about the faces. Anyway, my dad told me a long time ago, my dad's like a sage dude, man. He gave me a good piece of advice. He said, when you're on stage and you're playing at the show, nobody gives a shit anyway because they're all too stoned and drunk to know what's going on, man. To just have fun, you know? Don't even worry about tuning up and shit, you know? Another thing about soloing, man, is my first music teacher told, it wasn't really a music teacher. He was like an unlicensed plumber or something, but he saw Van Halen twice, man. So dude had some serious cred. you know? But he said, make sure your fingers are moving real fast, man. You know, the crowd doesn't understand what's going on. Just whip your fingers around, man. They go nuts. They love it. So that's another key. The faces and the fingers. Yo. Hey, you're welcome, man. You guys are welcome for that. Now, here's another tip. When it comes to tuning up your guitar, man, I highly recommend that you tune each string until it sounds good to you. Right? To whatever note sounds good to you, man, because, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants, bro. That's what Crystal says, man. Crystal told me that, man. She's a sweet chick. I mean, you know, I know there's rules and people want you to tune a certain way and stuff, but like, rules are chaotic, man. The world would be such a better place without all these rules, right? Everybody just doing what they want, what felt best to them. That would just make everything so much better for society as a whole, man. Right? I mean, that makes sense to me. You know, the guys in my band are always like, hey, bro, you gotta tune up. You gotta tune up. That's all I ever hear, man. You know what I do, bro? I tune down. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get rid of those guys, man. I kicked them out of the band the other night, as a matter of fact, when they told me they got another guitar player. That's not cool. So I don't tune up to like A40, 40 or whatever they tell you to tune up to, man. I tune each string to how it sounds cool to me. Because I don't want to sound like everybody else, man. I want to sound like myself. I want to stand out. I want to have my own style, my own significance, you know. It was like the other night after a show, some dude came up to me and he was like, bro, what the hell was that? And I was like, yeah, exactly. He was like, I never heard anything like that before. And I was like, all right, exactly, yeah. All right, when it comes to strings and changing your strings, man, just don't. Crusty and rusty strings, they sound the best, man. Plus, if you got a new set of strings that are all tuned up and shiny and crispy and shit, you sound like every other guitar player. You're not standing out from the crowd. Besides, bro, if you break a string when you're playing, you still got 5 strings, man. You know, that's one more than the bass player has, bro. And so you're still a better musician. How about effects pedals, man? I recommend highly I recommend highly that you buy every effect pedal you can, man, and just step on them all and turn them all on when you're playing, man, and you get like a cacophony of sound, bro, and it's just magical. You know, that's going to cost you some serious coin, man. It's a lot of lettuce, no doubt, but my mom's loaded, bro. I mean, Hendrix only had 2 pedals, man, and the dude didn't make it past 27, so, I mean, lesson learned, you know, case in point. Spending all your money on great gear is what makes the greats great, right? I mean, a lot of people say, how do you set your action, and what about, is it too low to get your strings buzzing and stuff, man? I'm always like, dude, buzzing is cool, and I just incorporate the buzzing into my tunes. That's how you do it, man. And then maybe even name every song something with buzz in it, you know? It's like great philosopher Jeff Spicoli once said, man, all I need are some tasty waves and a cool buzz, right? So buzzing on your strings, man, how can that be bad, bro? Now, how about practice, man? People say you gotta practice. I don't. Look at me, man. I'm on YouTube, man. I'm viral. I'm going viral, man. I got a YouTube virus, man. I mean, look, the way I look at it, man, is you're either born with it or you're not. You got it or you don't. You can't get better by practicing. I mean, it's not magic. I mean, if you own a guitar, man, then obviously you've got the gift, right? So just go on stage and play. That's what I say, man. And if they start to boo, Man, that's just jealousy, bro. They're just jealous of your skill set. And if they throw shit at you, man, freebies! You know, man, freebies! Now, a lot of people say to me, what about music theory, dude? Oh, dude, theory is math, and math sucks. Remember math in school, bro? I don't. I mean, when's the last time you saw somebody using algebra on stage? Did you ever see Eddie Van Halen with a calculator? Besides, bro, name one hit tune Pythagoras wrote. Now, what about songwriting, dudes? People say to me, how do you write all those tunes? Dude, just steal other people's tunes like Zepp did, man. Why do you think they were so great? You know? And at the end of the day, man, here's some real words of wisdom. All right, write this down, right? You got a pen? Write this down. At the end of the day, nobody's going to listen to your album anyway, man. Now, what if you're on stage and you don't really know the tune? You're doing cover tunes and you don't know the tune, man. Dude, relax. That's cool, man. Just pretend your amp's broke. Go over and like kick the amp and shit and shake it around. Look at it like you're all puzzled and whatnot. People think there's something wrong with the amp and they're not going to blame you for not getting through the tune, man. Right? You guys are welcome for that. Another option is to set your amp on fire, man. I carry some lighter fluid in my gig bag. And if shit really goes bad, I just squirt some on the amp when nobody's looking. I torch it up, man. The amp catches fire. They got to cancel the whole show, man. People feel sorry for you and whatnot. Or you could fake pass out on stage, man. I've done that one too, that people feel even more sorry for you, man. They come running over to chicks. That's how you get chicks, man. That's how I met Crystal, man. Yeah. Or was that at the strip club? I can't remember, bro.
Johnny! Have you lost your mind?
All right, Ma, chill out, relax. I'm making a video in here, man. She don't get it, my mom. She's not up on technology and shit, you know. Another cool thing about being in a band is you get to kick dudes out, man, and you're like a boss, you know? You're like an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? Like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs or something, man, and you get to fire people. That's pretty cool. Hey, and if you're singing live and you forget the words, man, just scream shit. Just make noises, man. Make sounds. People go crazy. They appreciate your artistic license, right? And they think you're making the song your own, like that cat from American Idols used to say, man. Make it your own. They appreciate that. So let me give you a couple more pieces of advice before I go, man. Get in a band, dude. That's the thing, right? You just gotta be in a band, man. And make sure when you get in a band, you get in a band with people that are much, much worse than you as players, man. Oh, that's harsh. Because, you know, that way you could yell at them and put them down and stuff, and it makes you feel superior. And that's what musicianship is, you know? It's like a ego boost for you and chicks and stuff, man. All right, man, thanks for hanging with me for a while, dudes. Me and Crystal are gonna take a walk, man. You know, something. All right, man, catch you guys on the flip side. Stay frosty, bro.